Welcome to a build video we haven't done one of these in a while. This is going to be a very simple weapons project, making an apocalyptic flail. It'll be a fun little project, especially for my youngest son to have for a weapon. We got this brick here, and no, this is not a real brick. This is a LARP safe brick. It's made out of foam, weighs less than half a pound. It's meant to be thrown at people. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it into a flail so he can swing around and just hit people with it. Fun little apocalyptic flail. So for this we got the brick, paracord, brown tape. This is going to be cover the handle. You can use any color, they make wood grain and all sorts of other color combinations you can use. Plain brown though, for simplicity. We got our inner tube pipe. I had this sitting around the house. It's actually a light, flexible water pipe for water main. I just cut a piece off that's going to be inside of the pipe foam tubing. It fits perfectly, and in there you don't feel it at all. Now we cut the tubing itself a little bit longer than the pipe, so it'll cover the sharp edges. I pre-drilled the holes in the pipe because this is where the paracord is going to run through that connects to the brick, and of course a pair of scissors. So to start this off, what we're going to do is stick the pipe inside the foam. Actually, sorry, please excuse me. Jumped ahead of myself. We're going to get the paracord, if I can find the end of it, of the paracord. The reason I use paracord, it's cheap, it's easy, it's also pretty sturdy, it'll take the abuse that this needs. Here we go, the end. And I will line it up about where I need it to be, so I make a couple small little holes inside the foam for the cord to run through. Right about here, give or take. And we'll make it straight across. Careful not to stab yourself. Okay. We'll run this through. And do what we can to get the holes lined up. Right. Okay. Let's make it simpler. Get this off. Glue it together. What we'll do is make this a little easier. Instead of fighting to line it up, we will stick the cord through the foam and run it all the way down to the bottom. For everyone, this is the first time making one of these, so this is a learning experience. Just like with the armor video, you get to see me make it as, well, as it comes to mind. Okay, we run the paracord through the pre-drilled holes in our pipe. Enough slack, and feed it back through. This is just one of my crazy ideas. I'm like, you know, let's do it. And run it through. There we go. And let's just tighten it up, and it will pull itself in, ideally. Or tear all the way down the foam. Whatever works. There we go. Okay, lined it up. We're just going to put tape over that, it's not a big deal. And I'll pull the paracord through. Make sure... Get a little knot. Make sure I have enough both ends. Okay. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is tape this section up just so it'll hold together, and then we'll attach that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this up, we'll stop the video, sit you through the boring tape part, and then we'll show you afterward, if I can find the end of the tape, what it looks like. We'll just start though, making a nice neat piece. To get around the cord, what I'm going to do is line it up and make a little tiny slit. And then start wrapping it around, and I'll do the same on that side. carefully wrapping it around. It's already starting to fold on me and bend. I want it to look neat, not messy. Okay, and the beginning of our tape job. Do the cap on the top. Do two ends and I'll wrap around this piece again. Nice, tight, snug. Okay, it looks a little messy right now, but we will wrap more tape around that top end and make it look a little neater. Same, I will make a little cut on it. And just tightly wrap it as I can. Cuts falling. I will do it around this way. Oop, oh, I don't want to make a mess. And now the next section to clear that one up. Measured out. You will be good. Now we'll cover up that little slit section. Oop, I don't want it going overlapping the top too far and make it look messy. Okay, slit there. Get around the cord. Tight. Okay, so that's going to cover the top end, and we'll wrap the body, and we'll be back. Okay, just finished taping up. See, it's not well, it's not perfect, but it'll do. Meant to look like a little wooden handle for him. A good grip. He could actually, he's small enough, he can do a two-handle grip if you wanted to. Now for the cord part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you can leave it like this if you wanted to and just attach the brick. I consider doing that. I still might, I'm not sure, it depends on how well the knotting goes. But it kind of would leave it too many places for it to snag and swing around. So what I'm going to do is try to do a knot for approximately 6-7 inches long, and then attach the brick to the top here. So it'll be like this, and it'll hang down about as long as the handle itself, and then the brick will be right below it, so he can swing around and just knock people with it. Nothing too heavy, obviously, because this isn't going to do any harm. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie the knot up. I'm going to do a snake knot, or attempt to do a snake knot. It's a pretty easy little thing to try and find information on. There's all sorts of other knots you can do. When I'm done doing the knot, I'll put it together. I'll show you how I'm going to interweave it through the brick. I'm going to try and do it so it doesn't put too much pressure on any single hole, so it can tear through. We don't want to do that since there's only foam. And then we'll tie it off and have our little weapon. Okay, so here we are, two first links of the snake knot. It has so far worked. which is also amazing because just like this project, this is the first time I'm doing this knot regularly. And I'll show a quick demonstration on, it's pretty simple. 2 cords, take the loop and wrap it around behind. If I can get this done. There we go. So it looks like this. Take your other end, which right now is extremely long because I want to be able to have enough to make this length. Get this? Okay, here we go. Take your open end, stick it through your loop, and pull it, and I'm going to keep the open end available. I'm going to keep all this extra. Yeah, get almost all the way through. So there's a little bit. Get all knotted here or twisted. And then stick it back through that same loop. So see, it goes, you stick it under, it goes underneath all those, around, and pull. Pull them both. That one kind of wrapped around. Oop. Tight. There we go. See? They're starting to come together, and this will be how it's going to be held together for the swinging portion. Got a little bit more to go. I will come back once I'm done. I'll show you a demonstration one more time on how that was done. Around so I have the proper side. Take your loop, wrap it around underneath. Take your end, if I can find it, somewhere in this mess. There we go. Through the loop and out. And I'm going to hold the end and pull all this extra through the loop. Okay. And then back through the loop again. Pull it all through. Without wrapping around all this other stuff. I'm going to mess it up in the process. Oh, really? No, actually, I don't know. It actually works pretty well. Looks a little rough, a little worn. I won't use as much either. If I do it that way, I'll get more out of it. So we will continue in a few moments when we finish this. Show you how to wrap it around the brick. Now, welcome back. And to show you, we got the cord very roughly tied, which I'm fine with because what this is being used for isn't perfect. About the length of the handle itself from the ends to here. It's going to be more enough for him to swing around. And what I do is interlace it into the brick, interweave it in the brick. So I'm going to take one of the paracords and just start running it through all the way down to pretty much about the bottom here where it would meet. About the middle. I'll keep my finger there to keep it nice and snug. Okay. And then run it through the middle hole and in the top hole. And you think, hey, look, you're done. No, I'm not. I want to make sure that every hole here has the same amount, or roughly about the same amount of tension on it, so it doesn't yank too hard on one of these and tear it through. So I'm going to put it back. So now it's through the top one, put it back through the middle one. See, so now it's wrapped around, and then put it back through the top one. So see, it is now fully wrapped around that. With that, it's going back through the middle. And then we're going to pull it through the bottom hole. Back through the middle. Through the bottom. Around the bottom. And back through the bottom hole again. See, so now it is fully interwoven throughout the brick. Now I'm going to do the same with the other one here. So let that one loose. Same thing. Bottom, middle, and pull it tight. There, we'll get that cord going. Top, middle, nope, sorry, I wrapped it around improperly. I put that through. Please excuse me. Middle, top. That will be trimmed at the end, don't worry about that. Middle, bottom, middle. It's got a nice little weave going on here. Bottom, around the base, through the bottom hole again, and there we go. Okay, so it's pretty well interwoven, so it'll hold, and when it swings around, it'll hit your target. What I'm going to do is tie this off, and we'll trim it and burn the end. That's the power cord. As you burn the end of it, it'll keep it in place. So we'll do is a knot like we did. Actually, we'll do it standard knot for this for right now, just to get this video rolling. Tight, not too tight. You don't want to cut into the foam. Don't want to pull any of these things too tightly. You will probably cut into the foam. This is not like it's heavy duty. Triple or quadruple knot this one. Scissors somewhere around here. I'm not going to cut it too close. I want to have some extra in case I need to change the knot a bit. And I do have a candle burning over here, which would be the perfect thing to burn off the ends. And this will seal them so they won't fray. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Here is our apocalyptic flail. Perfect for playing basic games, just swinging around and just hit somebody. It doesn't do, actually, you can just barely feel it. Has almost no weight. So hopefully we'll get to have some pretty good kills with this over the next event. So I got to do a better knot. That was just for the video. But we'll get some pretty good kills, and you'll have some fun knocking some heads. Hope that helped, give you some neat ideas and something different. I haven't seen, at least I personally haven't seen anybody make a weapon like that before. So it's something new, and maybe something to consider making. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you again in another video.